Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kai over here with Jason.
What's going on, folks?
And we've got Brandon with us.
Happy to be here.
There's a reason why Brandon's here, because he's our resident CZ Shadow 2 guy. And obviously in this video, we're gonna go ahead and unveil the brand new, all new CZ Shadow 2 carry right here. So shout out to obviously CZ over there, Jakub, Christoph, Karel, for sending this thing to us and basically collabing with Class Firearms on the release of this beautiful piece of machinery. And you know what? We wanted to have Brandon here with us.
He's our resident hipster, for sure.
That's it, because he's got his own CZ Shadow 2 right there.
Which I love. I've had it for a while. I put 8,000 rounds to it at this point. Yep. It runs flawlessly.
Exactly.
Only one thing missing. His fedora.
You're right. This thing didn't come with a fedora though.
No, it might be in the box though. We didn't really look.
Yeah, we have to check it, right? And if it does have one, I'm gonna give it to you.
Cue Jason Mraz music now.
So, guys, most recently we did a video actually, top 5 guns better than 2011s. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out. CZ Shadow 2 was our #1 pick and absolutely not affiliated with CZ whatsoever. Full disclosure, they did send this to us, but that one was purchased by us. And that's how much we love CZ, and I know you guys love it too. In the comment section, everybody always talks about CZ. And here it is, guys, the carry model. And Jason, I know you like really fancy stuff.
Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna let you handle the specs on this one, Chief. You know all about it.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, before we begin, I just want to know what's different from this and the CZ Shadow 2 Compact?
It's carry.
This is obviously carry. A compact is still that, you know, full-blown sports, like the competition pistol, right? They just made it compact. The carry kind of changed the game a little bit, right? So let's go over some of the specs. 4-inch barrel, cold hammer forged. Obviously lifetime warranty. If something happens, CZ will replace it. We've got obviously night sights, like basically your combat style sights, very appropriate for carry option.
And they're still in that triangular fashion that you get with the CZ, so very pointed up, so you can just get that align it.
Exactly.
To its
I don't want to point at the Jason, but right there you guys can see it. It's just I like it. You know, I like the way it looks. Yeah, it's not as cool as yours. Yeah, of course. So, and we've got the cool CZ Shadow 2 slide. I really like it. And the top, you've got this little anti-glare thing right there, which I really do like. Again, cut for a dot, Holosun K or Shield RMSC footprint. So normally we have external safety, right? On CZ Shadows, right there, you can just see the external safety, just like that. Even the CZ Shadow 2 Compact has that, but now with the carry model, we don't have that. If we just fully cock the gun, this is your decocker. So you press down and be very intentional. Second stage, that's it. And that's really good for safety. Now, some people may say, you know, it's a competition gun. Are these really safe? Yes. It actually has the decockers and additional safety on top of that internal automatic pin block, and we got single action, double action trigger, which the single action is about 4.7 pounds, and then we have 11.9, almost 12 pounds double action trigger, which is really, really cool. We've got just your regular non-ambi mag release right here, and also slide catch, slide release. Magazine capacity, this gun is not loaded, not one in the chamber, but we loaded the mags for you guys to save some time. 15 round magazine capacity. Really like the overall, the side panel, side grips.
Very CZ-like. In fact, I was just curious. I tried to put them on there, and it doesn't quite fit just because this is rounded on the back and this one is pointy, but there does seem to be some parts compatibility across the two.
Exactly.
So here's the difference, right? Steel versus aluminum.
Yeah.
Great point.
So, I mean, obviously there's a weight difference, right? This being more considered towards the concealed carry line, even better than the compact, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
compact's steel too, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Exactly.
Heavy. That was a big complaint.
7075 T6 aluminum, which is extremely durable, but yet very, very light. So there's that. This thing weighs without, I mean, with a magazine, but unloaded, 30 ounce. That's it, 30 ounce. Your good old, like a Glock 17, you're looking at somewhere in the 25 ounce mark.
And this is like 50, so. With all the stuff I got.
Yeah,
on
but
it
you
too.
got with the light, right?
Yeah.
With the light. Okay, so this is 30 ounce. It's surprisingly light. I say let's just shoot them, see how it is. Just initial impressions. I want to say this. I'm not the biggest fan of the slide catch, slide release button. I just feel like this was just slapped on there. It doesn't flow well with the gun itself, right? Just this block that's just sitting on the side of the gun. I feel like it could be aesthetically more pleasing. A little bit sharp edges right here. Like if you grab this rear sight area, it's actually pretty sharp.
If you grab and just rack and your hand slides down it, you are going to cut yourself.
A little bit.
We can ask our cameraman about that.
Exactly, yes. So Ryan actually did that. So if I could just give one feedback to CZ, I'd definitely round off these edges on the sights, especially rear sights, even the front side, but rear sight. That would be really fantastic. And I think this thing right here just looks like an afterthought. Oh, we finished the gun. We need the part. We need a slide stop. Oh, there's some right here. Let me just put that on.
Smooth it out a little bit. It's carry. Make it easily glide. Not
That's
so
it.
boxy.
I don't know. Let's give it a run for the money, man.
All right,
Let's do it.
Let's shoot this thing. All right, guys. So I've never fired this thing. In fact, nobody fired this thing. Let me show it to you guys how clean this is. Straight out of the box. Not one single round fired through this thing.
Believe me, I wanted to.
He did. And I was like, no, let's just do this on camera. First impressions, raw. I just didn't want to in any way cloud my judgment, right? And with that being said, it's gonna be the first time. And I'm gonna just go ahead and fire it through single action. I don't know, that target is about 35 yards out. First shot. I made every single shot at 35 yards with this thing, first time firing it. This thing's incredible. Brandon, you're on deck, buddy.
I'm gonna do it with a old CZ Shadow mag just to kind of show compatibility. All right. Did run, even with the old CZ Shadow mag.
Why didn't the slide lock to rear?
Because I don't have that follower in
I
here.
see, okay.
More competition build.
Okay, perfect.
Jason?
So, yeah, Jason, you're on deck.
Yeah, I can.
Guys,
try
focus on the ejection pattern. It is like a sewing machine, just a line. It's absolutely perfect.
Chambered first time.
Yep.
Let's give it a run.
You got another man?
I will say this. Shooting this and anticipating the weight of like the regular Shadow,
Yeah.
I'm like trying to tell myself it's not as heavy, so you don't have to really do as much. And I'm just like, okay, cool. This, you definitely feel the difference in this.
What do you think about the recoil?
The recoil is very soft. It's like literally something to write home about, especially for how light the gun is just out of the gate. I'm not feeling anything different when it comes to actually the feeling around the gun. It feels good in the hand. It feels bigger than what it actually is. So that to me is awesome. So most guns, whenever they get small, they normally get, it's always smaller than what it is. You have to learn, retrain and relearn. But this,
You
man,
still
is,
feel like you're holding a regular CZ Shadow too. I do feel the single action trigger to be slightly heavier though, as when compared to the other ones. In fact, I got one more mag. I'm gonna go just shoot this thing again. It just shoots real well. This thing shoots absolutely incredible. So,
Back to back. Just out of curiosity, you just shot that, grab this and go, let us know.
all right, let me try this one. Ooh, the slide is so freaking light. That recoil spring. Let's see how this is. So, believe it or not, as heavy this thing is, as heavy as this thing is, I know that you got a different recoil spring in there. Recoil impulse is no different for me.
no.
That's why I wanted you to shoot it.
Crap.
Yeah.
It feels, this carry model feels as if I'm shooting a full-size CZ Shadow 2. That's incredible.
That's good. And that really is a testament because, like I said, most guns, whenever they try to shrink something, they actually end up sacrificing something along the way. And with this one, I'm not feeling anything that will be sacrificed whatsoever. You still get that full-size grip feel. You still feel like it's a wieldable pistol. Of course, it is smaller, meant for more concealed carry. And I think they hit it out of the park with this one. Just out of these first initial rounds. Obviously, we got to do a little bit more testing, even more rounds. I think we should actually break into a 1,000-round review and then knock it out like that. So.
I think this is going to deserve 5,000-round review because 1,000 is going to be nothing for this thing.
Let's do it.
If you've ever shot a CZ Shadow, this is super comfortable, super easy. That recoil impulse is way better than I expected right out of the box.
It's incredible, guys.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I can't believe how, like, I wouldn't, thanks for this, by the way. I wouldn't have thought that if I didn't shoot this thing right after. It feels exactly the same, like zero difference whatsoever. It's incredible. Shout out to CZ. You guys absolutely knocked it out of the park. That ejection pattern,
Solid.
this thing is very well balanced.
Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
Looks like we all have to get a fedora.
This was our initial impressions. Just a couple mags for me, a couple mags for the guys. That's it, initial impressions. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about CZ? And what should we compare the carry to?
Ooh.
What does it go directly
Now I want to have
against?
that battle.
Ooh. So it's got to be hammer-fired steel guns.
Or even polymer. Like, I honestly think this will go head to head with.
Maybe the P09 Nocturne. Maybe a
That's a good one.
226.
Smith & Wesson carry comp metal.
Just let us know in the comment section because this thing needs to go out there and just compete with other carry models. It is absolutely incredible. Again, it's 30 ounce unloaded, so it's not a really heavy gun. So you can actually carry this thing. But that's about it. Also, we're gonna do, as Jason said, probably do a 1,000-round review, 5,000-round review, whatever, and let you guys know what we think. But as it is, I'm so impressed with this, and knowing how CZ is, I honestly think this gun will just get better.
Yeah,
Believe it.
it'll break in, it'll be real good.
That's it. So what do you think?
I love it, I want one.
Of course you won't. All right, well, you gotta wear
Surprise, surprise.
fedora for a while.
2 fedoras.
Exactly.